Drop your bags ass, I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chum, at least I know I'm up.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's week 1 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. As we'll see Joe Burrow and the Minnesota Vikings versus Patrick Mahomes and the Las Vegas Raiders.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time, but admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Mahomes' throw pulled in by Marshall. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now Mahomes. That's complete. Again, he's got Marshall. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Mahomes now to throw. Going back to Marshall. He's got him again. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco headed right. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
But that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only one on that play.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. And now out comes Minnesota. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's down the field for Jefferson. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw, it's Mahomes. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Here is 3rd and 5. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's McCormick. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, Minshew to throw. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Minshew sets to throw. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. This goes out wide from Madison. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Minshew. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues, and the chains move again. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he slides to avoid the hit. Good work by Minshew there to pick up the first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Minshew. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Off play action, it's Minshew. Evades the tackler, and now some space. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Then he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. It'll be Minshew again. Reaching up for it, and he's got it. Harrison Bryant as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Now Darnold going to take it and just bat this one forward to his wideout. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we have, boy, a rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. On first down, it's Darnold. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Naylor, 76 yards. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Looking to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Here's a give to Madison running right. Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's White. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Third down and 13.
They'll set up to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt.
And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Faking the give, Darnold. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold.
He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Off of play action, Darnold. And that is incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Cam Akers.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings have scored again in this third quarter. This time to move out in front.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Madison, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Going to run with Madison again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To the sideline and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From his own goal line, Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And here's Ryan Wright now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another carry now for Madison. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. They'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Forced out to his left.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here,
and this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I did. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Darnold.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
A big play here. 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is good. Celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
I guess we can call that a welcome to the NFL moment right there, and he came in with open arms and knocked it through.
Yeah, how about that? It's almost surely a game winner, right? And, you know, rookie kickers, usually the leash is kind of short, isn't it? I think they went ahead and got that extended model for him now after making that kick.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.